second prize, because you still got a damn good chance. Choice of 2 tickets to any Chicago NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL regular season home game. That's the second prize. Okay. Third prize. You're going to like this one too, Agee. Third prize. 55-inch screen TV. Now, I don't give a fuck about the first two. I really like that third one. That's the motherfucker
I can use that third one.
I can use that third one a lot.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. You got one more, Agee. Fourth prize. The homie LeVar, his team, because the homie LeVar, he's a firefighter.
Call up. Yep.
He ain't chasing no cats out the trees today. I'm glad he here. 2019 CFD Blaze season tickets. You can't beat that if you can go watch a free football game.
CFD Blaze.
That's the football.
That's
the
football
fire team football
that's the
team.
Football. That's the fire team.
The fire football team.
With those grand prizes, the tickets are $20. The drawing is Saturday, June 2nd, 2018. So I just want to put that out there. Get it out there. That's what's going on. That's what Black Hippie Radio got for the people that listen, that's out here doing their thing, and we out here doing our thing. Boom. Ask your question.
It's
all right, I got
Ooch and LeVar got a question for
Hold on.
the Hoop Dream Boys.
Before we keep going, if Ooch want to get this work for this money, we can say it on camera right now and get it over with. Well,
represent that last name.
Ask your motherfucking question.
All right, check it out.
Represent that last name, Kinfolk.
You know, before my question, I just want to let everybody know, back in like 2000, from like 2004 to about 2009, 10, 11, me, CL, and my homies from One Life Entertainment, we was going real hard on the music, right? So I was hitting every open mic. I was going hard, blazing every song or any open mic I could get, right? So one night by chance, Arthur Agee comes to one of the open mics. Why he was there, I have no idea. He saw me performing. He pulled me to the side after I got through, was like, man, I want to get you on this Hoop Dreams 2 soundtrack. And I was like, much love. We exchanged information. Of course, I already knew who he was. He's a legend. I grew up watching Hoop Dreams, So I had a birthday show that was pretty big a few years back. And I invited Arthur. He came through, you know what I'm saying? Checked me out. And ever since then, he been showing me love on this music thing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out. I even showed him a picture tonight that he totally forgot about from that night. Me and him, I had the long dreads back then. Way before they became trendy, I might add.
I got that pic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. But my question is, in a one-on-one game, and I know I'm finna start some bullshit because I'm kind of petty, who will win in y'all prime between you and the homie Rico?
I'm going to say me. Fuck. Can't nobody beat me. Fuck.
Because y'all practice, y'all have to have one-on-ones in practice. That's every team, right? Don't y'all do one-on-ones?
We didn't do
Bedford didn't let y'all do one-on-ones in practice in the skill drills.
Our skill drills was more like
skill drills.
Just skill drills, like individual drills.
Real
you know what I'm saying? One-on-one. But man, Rico was a football athlete for y'all. For those who don't know, he was a little muscular than I was.
It was Rico for six.
But you know what I'm saying? If he wanted to try to bang me down low, like post me up and all that at that time, if he used that, I don't think he was smart enough to use that. But I would have fucked him up, plain and simple. Period.
I ain't going.
He said, "I ain't going.
I don't give a fuck. I was raised like this.
Rico jumper was better than mine.
For some reason, that motherfucker for 6 don't get no airplay. But it was Rico for 6. And we gonna put 6 5 times in one game. But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's Al Bundy shit.
So what was y'all
Respect
skill?
my big homie.
Hey, look, man.
What was y'all skill? Y'all skill things in practice if y'all didn't do one-on-ones.
You know what?
What did y'all do for skill work?
We did 5-on-5. Dude.
Our motherfucking practice.
See, that's the thing.
That's better than games.
See, that's what we can transverse into when you
game,
talking about skills of how motherfuckers do training of individual skills today. We didn't do that. Like it was playing. Like you played at you play all game situations, motherfucker. You trying your individual shit out in the game, and after you leave this game,
I got you.
You going over here to play these motherfuckers, and you gonna play another game.
So this is practice. All this is in practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then some of it is at the off the street club, outside at Gladys Park, shit at. Outside at motherfucking Murillac, outside at Mason, outside at Lathrop. That's where we got.
That's where you got your one-on-one skills.
Your one-on-one shit.
I've been through that motherfucking circle too.
That's playing that one-on-one skill bullshit.
Motherfucker talking about
ain't none of that.
Yeah, this is.
Hold on, I want to say something.
Hold on.
I got something to say. I'm not gonna let that shit fly by. Whoever I played against, I felt I was the best motherfucker on the court. Fuck them.
Tell him again.
And nigga, if you that nigga, show me. Fuck Jameson.
Tell him again.
What nigga they put? Hey, LeVar, if that was the case, they put Jameson in my motherfucking milk bottle.
That's just.
I was bred that way.
Oh no, that's just.
I'm the best motherfucker on the court. Fuck what the newspaper say.
I could have hooped with you at Marshall for real.
What the newspaper say.
Let me tell you.
If you in the newspaper, nigga, let me see what you do.
That's every person.
Fuck you mean?
In Chicago
like
that went
your
through
team.
the AAU, that been through all through the public, all that. Joe, that state born and bred character.
I want a motherfucker to call in.
Fuck you.
Fuck that. I want a motherfucker
If you
to
not
call
from
in.
Chicago,
Who
I'm
saw
better
me
than
on
you,
the other
Joe.
side and didn't see problems.
Yeah.
The number is 708 328 8923. Nigga, when you saw me, you saw problems.
Calm down, big
No,
O.
nigga,
Calm down.
You ain't the only one that lit in this bitch. Look, nigga, you saw me, you saw problems. Fuck you mean?
Hold on, I got one more question.
I don't know. Let us make his point. Then ask you other question.
This is the first legend segment, man. We kicking out, man.
Talent and how we was taught fundamentals, but there wasn't a training place for us to go and do our individual skills drills on a daily basis.
Right.
Ours was you were playing somewhere in a game at the off the street club. At the BBF.
Experience.
You know what I'm saying? Experience. You was getting against different people that you didn't normally see.
I think we all came up like that.
So that was our experience. That's the only thing I say that they have over us, the young people right now today, is access to individual skill drills. But don't charge a nigga $60 and you know his mama ain't got it.
Yeah.
Don't do a camp and say $235.
We're exploiting these motherfucking kids.
You know what? Let me say something about these camps because I get offended.
I don't charge.
Hold on, wait.
We're exploiting these motherfucking kids.
I get offended by these camps that and Oak Park alum. I went to Oak Park.
Oh, you in Oak Park, so.
Iman Shumpert.
No, I mean just the city of Oak Park.
But I'm just saying he charges kids to come.
My thing.
No, but Oak Park, you got to think of his right.
I understand it. But let me ask you a question, a personal question. Let me ask you a personal question, Legend. If you have went off and went to the NBA and became successful in the financial side. Mm-hmm. Now, from me watching film and everything, I know, I hope you answer this right. Mm-hmm. Would you have came back and charged the people for your knowledge, your skill, and your experience? Would you have came back and charged these kids, or would you have done it for free? If you had the chance to go off and play on the big stage.
I do it right now.
But
go ahead. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Because the kids in my community
can't afford that.
They can't afford whatever. The organization or whatever I put together and I charge for my fee as a celebrity. Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, if you are a guy that's being sponsored by said companies, multi-billion companies, you do something free. Now, I understand that every athlete wants to have their own foundation.
Exactly.
You understand? That's the first thing I did.
I understand.
I didn't even make the NBA, and that was the first thing that my family, as we sat down, said we want to have the Arthur Agee Role Model Foundation.
Brand, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my dad was my role model. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the
that's
positive
dope.
role
And that's
model,
dope.
but he was the best role model for me. So we want to do that for other kids. We know that they don't have dads at home. Some dads that off in jail. Some dads that off in the street doing this and that. But you still don't disrespect them and not undertake what they gave you through this life because they your dad. That's that blood. It ain't gonna never change. But for Arthur Agee to charge a kid $325 through my foundation, that's a tax write-off for me. If I'm funded by a big name sneaker company, you don't suppose you get that's a tax write-off. I mean, that's capitalism. You doing that? Like,
So
I get mad at them for doing that.
I got my answer.
Because the white basketball players do it. Even the people who are not basketball players. If you go to a cancer research fund or want to do a running or traveling, you're gonna pay money to give the cause. So why you can't do? Yeah, right. That's the whole thing. Can our community afford it? I did my free first basketball camp through my foundation for the first 50 kids that signed up through Courtney Boo Hargraves. My buddy, rest in peace right now.
Our brother.
He opened the doors for me at Altgale Park for me to do my first free basketball camp for 50 kids. And they got book bags, they got a movie, they got a book. Everything that was affiliated with Arthur Agee and Hoop Dreams, it was free. It was a tax write-off for my foundation.
That's dope.
That's what that was.
I got something
And
for
you
you.
no. And you know who gave me money? Not big money, but like I understand your cause, and here you go, some Chicago Bulls. A couple of magazines gave me things, sponsored me. The y'all, J-Mo got me tripping. Right? I can't. But let me tell you
J-Mo
something.
did it to me too, bro.
No.
Did
But
it
I'm
to me,
saying,
bro.
everybody that I had reached out to, asking them to donate something through my foundation for this camp, they did it, yo. They did it.
That's dope. That's dope.
And the Bulls don't mess with too many people. But these were Chicago Bulls and was like, okay, man, this is Arthur Agee from my hometown. Like what? Yo, here you go.
That's dope.
I got something to say about that, bro, about these camps. I'm like this, man. If you in an urban area and you know these kids struggling, man, you can't charge these kids, man. Man, fuck that. You can't charge these kids, man. You bring these kids in, man. And you do the leg work. Right. You do the leg work to get that money, man.
Right.
You have some motherfucking charity. You have some charity. You cook some motherfucking cakes. You go around to these motherfucking businesses and you ask for money, man. But when you got these kids that's out here struggling, you don't charge these kids, man. That's just how I feel about it. You do the leg work. You find another way to get that money for these kids, especially when you know they're coming up in these impoverished neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. $50 is a lot.
I agree.
It's a lot. If you're a single family home,
that's gas
and your
money and
dad
a
ain't
bill
there,
for
or
a
your
light, something
mom
to
ain't
keep
there,
on.
and your kid and your mama work at Kentucky Fried Chicken or some shit like that, but she got a son that want to play sports, and you got this camp going, and you charging these kids $50. Come on, man, do the fucking leg work.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, we got Janky on the mic.
No, I had to ask. You know, this and my laugh out went dead for a minute, but we back, Black Hippie Radio, Bring It Game Sports.
Android shit.
You did.
Oh no.
T-Mobile, relax. Do your mother know how much of an
come back on my
inspiration
laugh
she
a little
was, being the mother that she was?
I
going
swear.
through what she went through with you and your pops, rest in peace to your pop. You know what I mean? Like being the strong woman that she was, and
That fried
watching
chicken,
that.
man.
And not only that, I looked at it as
Fried
like,
chicken.
you know, my mother was gone. You know, when I was a baby, you know, my mother passed when I was like 2. But at the same time, I had a stepmother in my life, and I watched what her and my pops went through. You see what I'm saying? I had a brother that, shout out to Thomas Crockett, he did a lot of things that I didn't do.
Thomas Black could be sharing the show. Shout out
definitely do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He actually went to school and graduated because I didn't want to sportsman that like type of lifestyle, that stuff I was doing and drinking, smoking, black and miles, still hooping, but nah, this ain't for you.
Right.
Nah, whatever you want to call it.